10 most painful insect bites and stings. The word entomophobia is described as the fear of insects. More specifically, it's estimated that about 25% of the global population actively fears insects. So, what is it about these bugs that makes them so terrifying to so many people? Well, one of the major reasons is that a lot of insects have extremely painful bites or stings. Interestingly, there's actually an index that measures the pain of a sting between 0 to 4, with 0 being no sensation felt and 4 being excruciating pain. This is called the Schmidt Sting Pain Index. That's why in today's video, we'll be using the pain index to rank the 10 most painful insect bites and stings. Number 10. Sweat bee. First up is the sweat bee. Sweat bees are a diverse group of bees belonging to the family Halictidae. They are named for their attraction to human sweat, which they use for its salt content. There are thousands of species of sweat bees found worldwide, and they come in various colors, including metallic green, blue, or brown. The sweat bee, like other bee species, has a stinger, and when a bee stings, it leaves behind a barbed stinger and venom sac. The pain caused by a sweat bee is rated at a level of 1 on the Schmidt Sting Pain Index. He describes the pain as light, ephemeral, almost fruity, as if a tiny spark has singed a single hair on your arm. Number 9. Fire ant. The fire ant is an aggressive stinging ant that belongs to the genus Solenopsis. They are known for their reddish-brown coloration and their highly social behavior. Fire ants are native to South America, but they have been introduced to many other parts of the world, including the United States, Australia, and Asia. When measuring the fire ant on the pain index, only a single fire ant is taken into account, and not a whole swarm of fire ants. And that's why the sting is rated at a level of 1.2 on the Schmidt Sting Pain Index. This pain is described as sharp, sudden, mildly alarming. A massive swarm of these pesky insects could leave you suffering in pain for hours, as if you've been set on fire. Number 8. Florida harvester ant. The Florida harvester ant, also known as Pogonomyrmex batius, is a species of ant native to the southeastern United States, including Florida, Georgia, and parts of Alabama and South Carolina. Florida harvester ants are relatively large ants, with workers measuring around 0.5 to 0.7 centimeters, 0.2 to 0.3 inches in length. The sting of a Florida harvester ant is rated at a level of 2.0 on the Schmidt Sting Pain Index. He explains the pain as a sort of burning, throbbing, all-consuming pain, comparing it to someone firing a staple into your cheek. The sting is delivered through a specialized structure called the stinger, which is located at the posterior end of the ant's abdomen. What's even more scary is that, unlike bees, ants do not leave their stinger behind after a sting, so they can potentially sting multiple times. Number 7. Yellow jacket. We've all heard of the yellow jacket. Well, did you know that the term yellow jacket is used to refer to several species of wasps in the genus Vespula or Dolichovespula? These wasps are commonly found in North America and are known for their distinctive yellow and black markings. The sting of a yellow jacket is rated at a level of 2.0 on the Schmidt Sting Pain Index. Schmidt describes the pain as hot and smoky, almost irreverent or disrespectful, comparing it to the sensation of someone extinguishing a cigar on your tongue. Yellow jackets have a smooth stinger, which means they can sting multiple times without harm to themselves. Their stingers also contain venom, which they use for self-defense and to subdue prey. Number 6. Bald-Faced Hornet. The bald-faced hornet, scientifically known as Dolichovespula maculata, is a large black and white species of hornet native to North America. These hornets are relatively large, with workers measuring about 1 to 1.5 centimeters, 0.4 to 0.6 inches in length. The sting of a bald-faced hornet is also rated at a level of 2.0 on the Schmidt Sting Pain Index. Schmidt describes the pain as rich, hearty, slightly crunchy, and compares it to the sensation of getting your hand smashed in a revolving door. The bald-faced hornet, like the yellow jacket before, has a smooth stinger, which means they can sting multiple times without harming themselves. Their stingers contain venom, which they use for defense against threats. Number 5. Red harvester ant. The red harvester ant, scientifically known as Pogonomyrmex barbatus, is a species of harvester ant commonly found in arid and semi-arid regions of the southwestern United States, including states like Arizona, New Mexico, and Texas, as well as parts of Mexico. They are named for their reddish-brown coloration and their behavior of collecting seeds as their primary food source. In terms of pain, the sting of a red harvester ant is rated at a level of 3.0 on the Schmidt Sting Pain Index. Schmidt depicts this pain as bold and unrelenting, comparing it to the sensation of someone using a drill to excavate your ingrown toenail. I know, pretty gruesome. Harvester ants also have stingers and can deliver painful stings when they feel threatened. Their stingers are not barbed, which means they can sting multiple times. Number 4. Paper wasps. The paper wasp is a vespid wasp that belongs to the genus Polistes and encompasses various species found worldwide. They are called paper wasps due to the papery appearance of their nests, which are constructed from chewed plant fibers. Paper wasps can be found in a wide range of habitats, including gardens, forests, urban areas, and agricultural fields. They are distributed globally, with different species inhabiting different regions. The sting of a paper wasp is rated at a level of 3.0 on the Schmidt Sting Pain Index. Schmidt describes the pain as caustic and burning, with a distinctly bitter aftertaste similar to spilling hydrochloric acid on a paper cut. Just think about that for a second. Number 3. Tarantula Hawk. The Tarantula Hawk is a type of solitary wasp known for its distinctive appearance and potent sting. Tarantula hawks are found in various arid and semi-arid regions around the world, with a notable presence in the southwestern United States, including states like Arizona, New Mexico, and Texas. They also inhabit parts of Central and South America. These wasps are large, with a wingspan ranging from 7.5 to 12.5 centimeters, 3 to 5 inches. The sting of a tarantula hawk is among the most painful of any insect, earning it a top rating of 4.0 on the Schmidt Sting Pain Index and the number 3 spot on this list. Schmidt vividly describes the pain as blinding, fierce, shockingly electric, comparing it to the sensation of a running hairdryer being dropped into a bubble bath. The pain from a tarantula hawk sting is intense and immediate. If stung, the pain can be excruciating. And what's terrifying is that there are 2 more insects that are even more deadly in terms of their bite or sting. Number 2. Warrior wasp. The warrior wasp, scientifically known as Sinoeca septentrionalis, is a large and highly aggressive species of wasp primarily found in the rainforests and tropical regions of Central and South America. They construct intricate nests, often suspended from tree branches. They are relatively large wasps, with a body length ranging from 2 to 3 centimeters, 0.8 to 1.2 inches. Warrior wasps are highly social insects that live in colonies. Their nests are constructed from a papery material that they create by chewing wood. They are known for their aggressive defense of their nests and will attack perceived threats with great intensity. The sting of a warrior wasp is rated at a level of 4.0 on the Schmidt Sting Pain Index. Schmidt describes the pain as torturous, likening it to being chained in the flow of an active volcano. This description strongly conveys the extreme and excruciating pain experienced from a warrior wasp's sting. It suggests a sensation of intense and unrelenting heat, as if one were in the midst of a volcanic eruption. Number 1. bullet ant. At the number 1 spot, we have the bullet ant. Scientifically known as Paraponera clavata, this is a large and notorious ant species primarily found in the rainforests and humid lowland areas of Central and South America, spanning from Nicaragua to Paraguay. They are relatively large ants, with workers measuring about 1 to 2.5 centimeters, 0.4 to 1 inch in length. The sting of a bullet ant is considered the most painful of any insect, earning it the highest rating of 4.0 plus on the Schmidt Sting Pain Index. Schmidt distinctly describes the pain as pure, intense, brilliant pain, comparing it to walking over flaming charcoal with a 3-inch nail embedded in your heel. The pain is considered one of the most severe of any insect sting. This led to the ant being dubbed the bullet ant due to the sensation of pain being as intense as getting shot. Also, the pain from a bullet ant sting is incredibly intense and typically lasts for about 12 to 24 hours. Some individuals may even experience lingering discomfort or soreness for several days after the initial sting. Well, that was our list of the 10 most painful insect bites and stings. We hope you learned something new. If you have any comments or questions, feel free to leave them down below. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications to stay up to date on videos like this. See you next time.